She said it was a time that Eddie Murphy had said, come on, let's go on a date. She got all dressed and pretty, waited for him, and the nigga never showed.
See this brother win, man. Hey, look, what is your win, babe? What is your win, babe?
Well, hello there, love bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Today's looky would be our animal print turban, honey. I dress this thing up or down. I put a red lip on when I feel like being sexy, and maybe a pink lip gloss or just a regular old Bliss Sticks chapstick when I just want to be regular when I'm doing my errands, like how I'm doing today. Okay, and if you are not already a part of our book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's continue talking about A&E's Bobby Brown's Biography, parts 3 and 4. Like you said, parts 3 and 4 was better than 1 and 2, okay? But let me backtrack a little bit. I feel like I was being a bit of a bitch when I was like, it's the same song over and over again. I'm tired of hearing it. Give us some new, And Bobby Brown, I see you. You purposefully left some things out, okay? But you know, some things is too raunchy for this white people channel, A&E. And then you got this new reality TV show, Every Little Step, coming on every Tuesday. But anyway, let's get into parts 3, okay? We know this part is the Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown part. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. No matter how much of a romantic disaster Whitney and Bobby was to the public, we all aspired to be Bobby and Whitney, just like Jay-Z and Beyonce did. Let's not forget that song that they did together, On the Run. They highlighted Bob and Whitney's relationship. Everybody aspired to have that die hard, fuck it, we gonna go down burning together love. Child. Woo, but that thing got crazy. Alicia said, I'm going to do whatever it is I need to do to keep Bobby Brown on track, because that's not just her client, because she is a manager or whatever her job is. She do something in the entertainment world, but she's the reasoning as to Bobby Brown getting his ass together. Okay. So maybe she is a bitch. Okay, yesterday I called her the troll under the bridge. I'm not changing it. That lady is the troll under the bridge, because she is the separation between Bobby Brown and whatever his demons are. So moving forward with the Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston wedding, okay, I either forgot that Alicia was there at the wedding, or you know, I don't know. This is new to me. We read so many books that I can't say for sure that I remember or he didn't mention it in the book Every Little Step. This is a book club channel. This is what we do over here. We read friggin' books. The fact that she was at the wedding because she was, I guess, a date to one of the groomsmen, it's kind of feeling like destiny that they were eventually going to tie the knot. The wedding, according to what he said yesterday, was this. He in the bathroom, he drinking, he doing a line. His wife just then showed her ass and said, well, come on over here, let's do a line together, Bobby. He said he never seen her do drugs or drugs like that before until the day of the wedding. What a wedding gift. Let me take it back a little bit. This was not in the documentary, but because we read the Robyn Crawford book also, I'm going to put that playlist at the end. We know that Whitney Houston was really digging Eddie Murphy. Matter of fact, Eddie Murphy's ring to Whitney Houston was bigger than the ring that Bobby Brown had given to her. Eddie Murphy was playing mind games with her. He didn't really want that girl because according to what he told Bobby Brown in the Every Little Step book, he was like, nah, she get high. That's not my style. So I think pretty much Eddie was just playing with her affections. In the Robyn Crawford book, she said it was a time that Eddie Murphy had said, come on, let's go on a date. She got all dressed and pretty, waited for him, and the nigga never showed. And then he presented her with a ring like, oh, my bad. Here you go. Here go your ring. Here go a ring. It wasn't a ring to say, let's get married. It was more so a ring of, well, here you go. He got the bread, and why not? Brown was on the set with Eddie Murphy during Harlem Nights, and Bobby Brown was like, what's up with you and Whitney Houston, knowing all along he was hunching her, okay, because he was hunching Whitney and Janet at the same time, okay. Eddie's like, so what's going on with you and Janet? Bobby's like, what's going on with you and Whitney? When they showed her on the Arsenio Hall show, showing off her ring, I was like, ooh, I know that is a dig to the Eddie Murphy. I know it is, because Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall are really good friends. Do y'all remember that episode when Whitney Houston was in the back while Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy were on the stage, they giggling and cackling, doing what ninjas do together, and then Whitney Houston came out and sat on Arsenio Hall's lap? Those are the type of things that she was doing to make him jealous. But Eddie Murphy wasn't stunting her. Now, moving on to Robyn. Again, we read the book. All right. In Every Little Steps book, Bobby Brown said that Whitney Houston and Robyn Crawford were nothing but friends. As far as he knew. That's all he knows. Okay. But according to the Robyn Crawford book, he knew that there had been something going on with them in the past, and he always felt a sense of insecurity for the relationship that Whitney and Robyn had. Bobby Brown did not feel secure with his relationship with Whitney until Robyn was out of the picture. It was a big blow up. Bobby and Robyn both feel like that if Robyn was still a part of Whitney Houston's life, she would be alive to this day. Pause. Robyn was doing drugs with Whitney. So don't think for one second that Robyn was just there like, oh no, Whitney, don't do drugs, don't do that. They was doing lines together. It was just that Robyn had got a hold of her drug use before Whitney did, which is the same thing that Bobby Brown is saying. I didn't realize that both Bobby Brown's namesakes are the children that died, or his children that died. That would be Bobby Brown Jr. and Bobby Christina. I didn't even put those two together. The next thing is that Bobby Brown finally admitted that he was doing heroin. He never ever said that. I never heard him mention it. It was like, okay, we was doing hard drugs, or I was doing hard drugs. Okay, but what was the hard drugs? He did say, oh, I wasn't shooting, I was just snorting. Okay, baby, whether you doing that, boy or girl, because boy is shooting, girl is sniffing. Whether you doing that, boy or girl, baby, it's still dope, and it still affects you. Okay, you still get hooked on that euphoria. I love the fact that Bobby Brown has admitted, okay, I was snorting dope. Okay, kudos to you, Bobby Brown, for bringing your truth to the masses. When they showed a clip of the Saturday Night Live skits where you had, I think it was Tracy, what's that dude name who got in an accident with Walmart, damn, I forget his name, but Hustle Man from Martin and Minnie Riperton's daughter. She's my favorite comedian. I don't know why right now I can't think of these people's names. Menopause got me, y'all. Menopause got me by the throat, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why I look like I'm glistening, baby. That's not glisten. That's fucking sweat. I'm in here sweating with the AC on. When I reflect back on how I laughed at those skits, I'm ashamed of it. Because I'm like, wait a minute. That's the king of stage. That's Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, the pop princess or queen. Okay, how can I laugh at that? Like, it was funny at that time, but now that I see the tragedy of it all, I'm a bit embarrassed that I found those SNL skits funny. Okay, because it was a tragic love story, okay? And I really hope that Cardi B and Offset do not end up like a Whitney and Bobby. And you can see LaPrincia's and Landon's hurt in regards to losing their sister, Bobby Christina. Man, LaPrincia, that girl gonna have a whole lot of therapy to go through in her life in order to correct that feeling she has, because she was her big sister, or Bobby Christina's big sister. And she felt like she failed her sister by not being there. She saw how her little sister was not right. And that dude was a bad seed. And he was dragging her sister down to the depths of hell. And as a big sister, all you want to do is protect your younger siblings. And she feels like she failed her sister. Man, that's one of the hardest things, man. Let me tell you, if you're not the mother and you're the oldest girl, and your responsibility sometimes is to take the place of the mother when the mother is not around, man, it's a hurting feeling, because you can love your little sister in the same way that you can love your children, because you have been groomed to take care of your younger siblings. And I see that pain in LaPrincia. Bobby Brown talks about how he fights his addiction every day, okay? I believe that's partly responsible for him gaining so much weight, because I think he eats a lot now too, you know, because when you get rid of one addiction, you sometimes pick up another. Because when him and Whitney Houston had separated, he stopped doing drugs, but he became a horrific alcoholic. And I believe now that he is clean and sober from all substances, now his drug of choice is food, because believe it or not, food is an addiction also. And I must say myself, I am definitely a food addict. I am. I might not be the size of someone who you would believe would have a food addiction, but I struggle every day not to eat what the fuck I want. I love cakes, okay? And ice cream. I love it. It's a struggle to me. I could go into this Publix right now and buy me 4 quarts of butter pecan ice cream and fuck it up. It's a struggle for me to have the discipline to not buy those comfort foods. So I understand addiction, right? And when he said he was fighting for his sobriety every day, I get it. You know, I fall back all the time when it comes down to cookie, cakes, and pies. For me, you can kill yourself just as quickly with food as you can with alcohol or hard narcotics. After watching all 4 episodes of the Bobby Brown A&E biography, I'm rooting for this man. I'm rooting for his family. I'm rooting for Alicia. I'm rooting for the children. And towards the end, he introduced his immediate family to us. I already knew about the kids because I follow him on Instagram, and, you know, I've read his books. I've really prayed that those children do not get caught up in the addictions that his older children did, you know, because sometimes addiction can be genetic. So I really hope the best for him, his family, his reality TV show. I really want the best for the Browns. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Now, remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves you babies. Have a good one.